day to maybe brighten up your day, help you plan maybe a trip down to New Mexico. Now for this week's Exploring El Paso, we're going outside city limits just a bit to an old schoolhouse that now houses a bar, deli, and a lot of crazy decor. We're going to take a look inside the Adobe Deli over in Deming.
We bought the place at an auction. My aunt and uncle lived down the road, and this place was on the auction block, and put a bid in and won.
And this was an old schoolhouse, correct?
Correct.
What went on here before you all opened?
School.
School?
Yep, I guess plenty of school. Yep. Well, the reason it's called the Adobe Deli because we had a couple delis back east, and just kept that name. And the Adobe, they decided to put a bar made out of Adobe. So that's where that came from. And the rest is history. Might as well get back in the food business since I've been in it all my life. So that's about it. And it's an interesting place, New Mexico. We've got great neighbors around here, and a few come in, a few leave. But it's been a dry summer this year. Yeah, I get people from all over the world come in, and they come in all the time. And whenever there's a movie, the crew hang around here. In my wine cellar over here, I have the whole crew from, I think it was Batman, Superman, they filmed here. I had Sylvester Stallone with Creed 2 smoke a cigar back here for 4 hours with me. And Michael B. Jordan, I guess that's what his name was. And, and then they did Crystal Skull, Rose, Harrison Ford, and his wife used to come in all the time. So yeah, and we get people from Scandinavia, from Germany, from all over the world. Well, the best food, that's number one. Got a great staff. I used to have a guy used to land his helicopter across the street, and if you have anybody out there with helicopters, come land across the street. I've had them. He used to come at least once a month. That was for years. I haven't seen him in a while. And I've also had, the Army and the Air Force land 15 helicopters across there, come in for lunch. So that was interesting. But yes, please come down. It's going to be a great experience.
Okay, so that place is actually so old that they even have some haunting allegations. They were featured on an episode of Ghost Adventures. Maybe we'll have to try to go and check it out. Now, to learn more about that episode, you can scan that QR code right there on your screen. We're going to bring